topics that come out of a bowl. I'm Steve.
I'm Matt.
I'm Joe. I think I pulled this off a little bit. I'm gonna hold this on. I'm gonna hold on to this for a while.
Yeah, it gives you a little edge, pal.
Yeah.
What do you mean by a little while?
Like for the length of a tabletop.
Okay, that's good. You can do that.
Every day after.
All right, here we go. Carmarka says, what's one thing you couldn't live without, but isn't really important in the grand scheme of things? Mine's coffee. I'm pretty sure it's replaced my blood at this stage.
You're a dead person.
Yeah, the people can't run on coffee, they run on
coffee
blood.
monster.
I can't live without my phone.
Yeah.
I can't.
I
can't go anywhere without it. Yeah, I can't go anywhere without it. I can't leave it. I've never left it at home.
You hate it.
You never, but do you ever like just put it on airplane mode or turn it off and just be untethered for a while? No, you need to be connected.
Oh yeah, I gotta have it on me at all times.
That's scary, man.
I mean, you know, it's my constant source of connection to my friends, my family.
I get that completely.
My Twitter, my YouTube.
But it doesn't scare you that, like, on some level, people could find you at any time? Like, that's what I like kind of like dislike about my phone. What I like about turning it off is even though I might miss something important, for once, I am completely alone.
Oh yeah, the ability to get lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
To be lost, to like, just, as soon as you turn off your phone, everything around you has more importance. Because you're no longer connected to the rest of the planet.
Well, I can still concentrate on other things happening. I mean, and I can still have a good.
You got a little ashy.
Oh, you got a little wish
Can I
right there.
Can I make a wish?
Get that wish.
Okay.
Oh, what did you do, Steve? Oh shit!
Look at Joe's big dick.
Oh no!
Look, I wish for Joe to have a real big dick.
Oh, now that you said it out loud, it's not gonna come true.
gone now.
anymore.
I'm sorry, Joe.
Oh man!
I thought it would have been real
I'll
funny.
wait for that other eyelash.
Yeah, I don't have a problem concentrating on things. Like I go to the movies a lot. I'll watch movies, watch TV. I'm one of those guys that like needs my phone and is technically addicted to my phone, but it doesn't make it a problem.
I'm technically addicted,
but it's not a problem.
No, no, you can have a conversation with me. I can do videos. I can do 30-minute table talks without pulling the phone out.
I've seen it happen. I've
Watch
seen
2-hour movies, 3-hour movies.
I thought you were gonna say Baja Blast.
No. Baja Blast is great.
When we watched John Wick, that phone was out, man.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, yes, it was.
How dare you?
Within an hour. Within an hour, you checked it.
I don't remember doing that.
You did. You checked it, and like maybe the last like 20 minutes, it was out for the majority.
That might have been for out of boredom at that point.
But that's
the same thing. That's what we're saying.
That's what we're saying.
But I didn't do that during like The Hobbit, or during like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, or during like Frank.
You know what? I would wager monies that you took it out at least once during The Hobbit.
Or even just like a half pull out push just to see if you have notifications.
No, because there's a.
You know what I can't live without? That's like, for me, I mean, it's coffee too, definitely, which like I hate because I used to not be a caffeine guy.
Oh, I remember why I took out my phone during John Wick. Because of our Little Dicks song. I didn't want to forget it. So I wrote it down.
But you still took it out.
But I couldn't. I was definitely going to forget.
We were doing the bit for like an hour afterwards. I don't think you were going to forget during the movie.
Every time I come up with a funny idea and I have like a 2-hour span to forget about it, I always forget it. I did not want to forget
You didn't want to forget Little Dicks?
I didn't want to forget Little Dicks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Still didn't want to forget Little Dick.
What was the other thing you were gonna say? You said coffee.
Coffee and just like, I'm trying to give up bread and I can't.
I will never give up bread.
It's just in everything. You need it, or just carbs in general.
I know. Well,
so tough.
I love cheese. I love cheese,
Yeah.
but I love it, and there's no good substitution for cheese.
Yeah.
Like I've had Daya or whatever the fuck.
The
that
Daya
stuff's
shreds
called.
are terrible. Cashew cheese isn't bad, but it's not cheese.
There's just
is
no
cheese.
substitute for cheese. I've had like faux meats and stuff that are pretty good. But,
Yeah.
but I've not found a perfect cheese. So, but with that said, I would give up cheese before I would give up bread because there is no substitution for bread that's good.
I remember growing up. You guys know what Passover is, right? The Hebrew holiday. You give
Is that
up.
when you get drunk and you hang it, and the next morning you have a headache and you puke a lot?
It's that one where we got out of Egypt and we eat the matzah. We can't have bread or any leavened breads because of Legend or whatever.
Okay. Because of books?
Because of the Tom Cruise movie Legend.
Oh, because of the Tom Cruise movie Legend.
I've
Yeah,
heard about
Love that movie.
Yeah,
Great.
what you don't know is
Tim
that
Curry.
back
Tim
in the
Curry's
day,
Darkness, yeah.
back in the day, the dude with the huge horns,
Darkness, yeah.
Darkness,
He'd be
enslaved the Jews in Egypt.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was a pharaoh, but it was actually Bighorns guy.
Tim Curry.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was Tim Curry. No, so
Dude,
it was.
that movie, by the way, was supposed to be so much more epic. Did you know that? By the way, did you know Ridley Scott directed that movie? A lot of people don't know that. It was also supposed to have a big old battle between fairies and trolls and goblins and stuff.
What, they couldn't afford it?
Didn't happen because they couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
That movie's great. I don't know if you've seen
it's
it.
not that they just couldn't afford it. It's I'm sure the studio and got a little.
Yeah, but the fact that a movie like that even came out and exists
then?
is
Yeah.
Cool.
fucking crazy.
The 80s, a lot of crazy movies came out.
The young Tom Cruise pre-teeth fixings. Check it out.
He's good now.
But in any case, that's just 8 days where you can't have bread, and every year it would drive me insane.
Just ripped you apart, huh?
Insane, because matzah's no substitute. You ever had a matzah pizza? It's garbage.
Won't happen probably.
Is hangover
ever.
when you can go eat fish? I'm sorry, I tried really hard.
Jesus.
I tried really hard to make it.
I can't even think of anything. Like 2 months
sorry.
ago, I would have said beer because I was really loving beer, but I gave that up for a month and a half, and that was easy. Coffee, I gave that up for 3 months last year just because. Cold turkey one day. I can't think of anything that like I'm super attached to, and it's because I'm dead inside. I don't have any passion.
Dead inside. Oh, let's laugh at it. Oh goodness.
Joe can't live without that pussy.
Yeah, you can't live without that fucking pussy.
So I
kid.
locked it down.
Lock down that pussy so you can have it whenever you want.
Oh, limited
Whenever she
supply.
says that I can.
Or when it's convenient for her. 'Cause
Yeah.
no means no.
Right? And I respect her as a human being that
Yeah.
makes her own choices.
And even
I don't
though
own her.
you're married, you still got to keep that romance alive,
Yes,
because
and harder
it's
than
not
people
just a
realize
transaction.
Sometimes life is busy, especially with children. It's easy to forget your place in the relationship. But yeah, I totally crush it all the time.
Juliana Boyson at JMB1922 writes, "If you woke up and had superpowers, who would be your sidekick?" That's too. That's you. The
Yeah, that's
second
too
half of that
much.
question doesn't fit the first
How
half.
about this?
I wanna rip
We've
it.
already done our, like, if we were a superhero, what would we do? But we've never done sidekick. Who would your sidekick
Okay.
be?
If we were
let's just take
superheroes,
this.
who
If
were
we
our
were a
sidekicks?
superhero, who were our
I'm gonna
sidekick?
choose my son, Jackson, because how cool would it be if he was running around at the current size that he is with super awesome strength?
So you'd be
just
like the kid
kinda
from The
looking like
Incredibles
me.
almost?
Yeah, but me. But a smaller,
But a
like,
smaller Beretta.
dumber version of me.
All right. I don't
All
know if I
right,
can
so
handle
getting
that.
into some shit, throwing rocks and bashing stuff.
Yeah, he'd just be like super strong. He'd be awesome. He'd be fast.
He'd be go super sledding or something.
Yeah. That's his only power, is sledding.
Yeah. I could sled real fast.
Sled real fast.
Call him the toboggan.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
The toboggan.
Yeah. All criminals fear the toboggan as long as they're at the bottom of a tall slope.
All of our getaways are me just sitting on his back holding his shirt.
Toboggan, how are we gonna get out of here real fast? There's no slopes.
Yeah.
All right.
He'll create the slopes. I'll tell you who my sidekick would be. William Haynes would be my sidekick.
That's not a surprise to anyone.
Because that kid never he makes me laugh constantly on a constant basis, and I don't really need someone that will help me fight because if I was a super.
You saw it! You fucking saw it!
Throw that pen over here, will you, DK?
Give me that pen!
You know what the great news is? Is that I've been looking at the thing and it says full this entire time.
I didn't get the other angle of it. It's all right. We know you hit it.
Oh, that thing down
Well,
there.
mark it down, my friend.
Do you guys understand?
That's the third time anyone's
or
ever
fourth?
hit it.
It's the fifth. Trish got 2, you got 2.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Somebody's doctor in the books.
I don't remember getting 2.
You guys, we've had.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
How many have we shot?
I just want to thank everyone here. I want to thank Strensums. I want to thank the audience.
Your parents.
No, fuck them.
Okay.
Dad? What about your dad?
Dad, thank you for blessing me with no athletic skill whatsoever and mocking me mercilessly for that time that you took me to Little League practice or Little League tryouts and I left after about 5 minutes.
Do you want to thank anybody else?
From the bottom of my heart, Bruce Springsteen, thank you for inspiring an entire generation of people from New Jersey to wear blue jeans and ride motorcycles and just all around be emotional, even though men aren't supposed to be.
Thank the fans.
I already did, didn't I?
Thank him again.
Okay. Hey, to all you fans out there, just like the support you've given me in my struggle to get the title here has been really, really incredible, and it can't be discounted.
Steve's interest still on the title.
Okay, yes, technically, but now I'm like in the running. I'm in 3rd place, and it means a lot more to me than you ever could possibly imagine.
What else do you want to thank, bro?
I want to thank President Barack Obama. I think that, he's a controversial leader, but at the same time, he got dealt a bad hand, and I really wish that we lived in that alternate universe. I want to thank Batman. He's a great superhero. His fight against crime in Gotham is definitely an inspiration to me. I want to thank Canon. They make our cameras. That we shoot our shows on. I want to thank DJ.
Wow.
Great work.
What were we talking about?
Our sidekicks.
Oh, sidekicks.
William Haynes, because not only would he make me laugh, but he would also be the fucking funniest sidekick to watch try to get out of a situation. Like if I was tied up and the villains were like about to kill me and I could see him up there, you know how like in Batman he could count on Robin to be like, fuck yeah, Robin's gonna save me right now.
He'd be like,
It would be like,
I don't know.
Will would be like, I don't know, like I'm gonna hold on, let me think of something really quick.
Or like he'd like go like he's about to be like, nah.
Yeah. I'd be like, Will, come on, fuck, Will, please!
I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
You right.
Yeah.
You right?
You right.
He'd be like, and then he'd go, and then finally the villains would notice he's up there, and he'd be like, hey, you guys, stop it. That's my friend Steve.
Hey, Steve!
Steve. And the villain would be like, get that guy. And they'd get him, and then seconds later he'd be tied
We'd all
up
be
next to
dead.
me, and we'd be dead.
See, I would want my sidekick to be like a car with a soul. Like
My mother, the car.
Like my mother the car or Herbie the love bug. If
Sure.
Herbie the love bug.
Knight Rider.
I saw Herbie the love bug on the fucking highway once and I flipped my shit.
Was it legitimately Herbie the Love
It
Bug, or
was-
was it a facsimile?
It was the racing stripes, it was the
It's probably
63.
a facsimile.
I thought when he said that he was in a car watching Herbie the Love Bug while driving, maybe in the back seat for somebody that had an SUV with a DVD player on the back seat.
That's not what I meant, but I understand how you could have construed that from what I said. I wasn't entirely clear. But yeah, I want a car with a soul or like speed buggy so that we can drive around having adventures and we can talk to each other and get real emotional.
Herbie was kind of an asshole, right?
No.
Herbie was just temperamental. He just wanted to be respected. Like that's
Kind
the
of an
thing.
asshole.
He was kind of an asshole when you were a dick back.
I want to make a
He was
series.
he was very territorial.
Yeah, like
He was like a jealous girlfriend.
that was his ass.
Yeah.
Like, don't you talk to my ass, that's my ass.
That's
I wanna
my
make
ass.
a
He sits in
series
my
of
seats.
movies, that are the adult version of Herbie the Love Bug called Herbie the Love Bug. I wouldn't change it, but he'd be a bug. He'd be like a guy in a bug costume, and he'd be like banging all these hot girls. He'd be like Herbie the Love
See,
Bug.
I thought that you were gonna say it was gonna be a car, but with just like a ton of dildos in it.
No.
And it's a love bug that just keeps fucking any woman that sits in the car.
No.
Audible sigh from DJ. Oh, that means we're moving on.
Folks, you know when you've reached DJ's audible sigh that it's time to go to the bonus round of Table Talk. The bonus round that we've done tons of
brought to you by
times.
Strensum's DJ's Audible Sigh.
Do you want to know when you've just scraped the bottom of the barrel and there's no hope of any return? DJ's audible sigh.
Have you had a long day and your editors work very hard and you would like to audibly understand what that's like?
Yeah.
Do you work with a bunch of people who you don't understand why they get paid for what they do and why they ever have any complaints ever? DJ's Audible Size.
Yeah. Brought to you by Strensums, the makers of such great products as Strensums Yelp Detector.
What is that?
Stransom's Yelp detector can detect.
Yep.
Yelp.
Yep.
Yelp.
So anytime someone says that, it detects it? Someone nearby within a 50-mile radius?
No,
oh, someone said yeah!
No, only within the radius of like, it's audible, so like you don't
So
need
you'd be able to hear it.
You'd be able to hear it, but it gives you all their personal information, their details, you know, height, sexual orientation, availability.
Wait, is that the one that has like over 15 royalty-free MIDI songs to
That's
notify
true.
you when someone says yep nearby?
Yeah, including this wonderful track.
That's great,
That's
guys.
great, yeah.
Don't point at me like I'm gonna be the guy that transitions out of this. Get out of here. No, I'm not your segue, you sire.
Please read that goddamn topic.
You fucking sire.
You're acting like this is one of the worst table talks
God.
when I think it's one of the finest.
Jen
think so,
Germer says, do you do as much bits when the camera is off? If so, was there ever any moment where you kind of wish this would have been recorded?
Yeah, all the time. Our
Only
whole
all
lives
the
are
time.
bits.
Yeah.
It's surprising, like, sometimes I'll just sit in the writer's room and I'll be like, we're really doing these conversations as if the fucking camera's rolling, and it's not, ever.
No.
Well, because that's what we were, that's what we, I
do
don't know
it-
about you guys,
I still
but,
think we do it more as a collective group than most other even
well,
collective groups
that's
of
why,
comedians.
that's what I was gonna say. Like, I mean, not specifically that, but at my last job, when I worked at Sony, I had friends that I would go and have bits with, where I'd be like, hey, I'm this guy, and you're this guy, and there's a lot of yes and going on, and it's like improv-y stuff. And that's why when I first came here, and it was you, Lee, and Elliot, like I sat there with you guys, and I could feel that happening, and I was like, this is amazing. I'm gonna fit right into this place because I feel like the bits just have not stopped since
it's been
then.
constant.
It's just when the second we walk through the door, there's a bit raring
There's
to
something happening, and like it's so awesome because I've never worked in an environment where other people were doing bits.
Oh, God, we almost said 2 in 1
How
day. It would've been
insane would that have
amazing.
been? It would have been
Everything's
really
ruined.
insane.
go. It would have been great, but it didn't happen.
But it didn't happen.
Matt Lieberman got it, Joe.
Yes, he
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, for once, Matt Lieberman wins.
Can we have Matt? Can you please just let Matt have it for
Yeah,
once?
can you just please let Matt have it?
You can have it, but Steve's hit it twice.
Look, I just feel like it would be great to somehow capture a lot of those raw bits.
Yeah.
But I feel like
A lot of
it's
them aren't.
special to us.
I would contend that a lot of the stuff we do off camera is way better than the stuff we do on camera.
Yeah.
But that's debatable.
That's
It's
debatable.
very
I don't know.
debatable.
We've had some moments of brilliance.
I've got a couple of characters that I do just for you guys that I would not want.
Oh, well,
bringing.
that's true, too.
That's
The
true
camera.
too, and we're really lucky to have them.
And they're just for you guys.
Who was that dumb guy you used to do that I hated? He was my least favorite character. that you
What was
did.
it?
It was when you first started working here. You just went like... You went so just dumb.
Was it the guy with the glasses when I did my eyes like that?
I think so.
And I did it a couple of times in the white wall.
Yeah, I think it was easily my least favorite Steve.
I'd be like, what's this? What's this?
it was the
what's
worst.
this?
It was the worst.
What's this?
It was the worst.
What's this?
It was the
I used to do
worst.
that. My new favorite of mine, if I can say,
You can
is
say.
my Spider-Man
Oh yeah.
that is yet to make an appearance, and I don't think it will. But
Where'd you get that?
It's mine.
what do you think?
It's pretty good.
Thanks, man. Because I don't think it.
My favorite thing to do is if I'm feeling really bad, I will hover around you until I can make you laugh. And it's usually just through a combination of breathes and slurps.
Yeah, ever since the
And the
fucking
gobble
gobble
sticks.
sticks bit, I've been into that.
Oh, Joe! Oh my God, it's Bass! It's coming back! Gobble sticks! So folks, thank you for watching Table Talk. It's the only place where you can get your topics read, the hashtag Table Talk or the Reddit. SourceFed, I'm Matt Lee.
I'm Steve Zerk. Yeah. Jesus Christ. There was a second in there I
can
thought
buy
you were
this
going
poster.
to break my neck. I was like, this was the end of my life and they're going to capture it on camera. I was like, this is my neck being broken.
Have a good
Joe,
good
you almost
day.
killed me.
I know.
Look at that ass.